Hello everybody, welcome back to another pub encounter video. Rachel here. Let's continue with Soichiro's route with Chapter 4, Charm Me with Resplendence. Soichiro, do you have any wines that are low in acidity, kind of smooth and fruity? Oh, a rather detailed request for today. I actually studied up on how to express the kind of taste I wanted. Well, in that case, I must use my sommelier training to get you just what you want. Thanks, you can't wait. Just give me a few moments. With that, he walked to a door. His eyes, as he peeked into the wine cellar, were a very picture of earnest seriousness. He's so handsome, I whispered under my breath so no one could hear. I wonder what the day would come. Sorry for the wait, I can't remember. I got a Novelis. Novelis? Sorry if I'm mispronouncing any of these words, because I don't drink. I know about red wine and champagne and stuff, but I'm just guessing on how stuff's pronounced. It has a strong scent and a fruity taste, but a refreshing aftertaste. It's an easy favorite. I'm sure it'll suit you. Great, I'll take a glass of it then, please. With a practiced manner, he uncorked the wine. The scent of berries filled the air. Wow, it smells good. Please try it. Like I'd seen him do once, I swirled the wine gently around in the glass. This delightful smell wafted, whatever, and while I savored the smell, I took a sip. It's delicious. A smile came to the face as I let out a sigh. Nothing of Soichiro's ever failed to satisfy. It was almost like magic. I'm relieved you like it. There hasn't been a single time I've never liked anything of yours. That I've never not liked anything of yours. It was the first time for everything. Not for this one, I'm sure, not once. I hope you're right about that. I could never dislike anything he chose for me. Though I said the words casually, he looked slightly embarrassed as he smiled. Chris, actually, I was hoping you'd come along with me to something this weekend. Come with you to something? Actually, I was planning to go to a flower arrangement exhibit. Flower arrangement? A friend of mine supposedly received a famous award. I'm in. I mean, sure, if that's okay. Before I had a chance to finish, I jumped in to answer. In that case, how about the day after tomorrow, about afternoon? Well, that should be alright. I beamed back in response, my whole face grew a grin. I didn't even need to check my schedule. There couldn't possibly be anything more important than this. Why do I have a bad feeling? Like I said, I haven't done Soichiro's route, or other than Chapter 1, I haven't done any of his, so I have no idea. Thanks for asking me out today. Thank you for agreeing to come. This is my first time ever seeing a proper flower arrangement show. Really? I was really impressed. I never realized flowers could tell such stories. Stories? Yeah, I mean, the way they've been titles, right? When I looked at them, I felt like I could sort of see like a feeling and story behind the flowers. It was fun. You have a unique way of enjoying things. Is it weird? What? No, I think it's wonderful. In fact, I too had a similar sort of thought come to mind. You mean about the prize-winning exhibit? How could you tell? I knew it! I looked at him with sparkling eyes. Out of the many arrangements I'd seen, the winner had a particularly fresh message. The title was Into the Sky. The creator, Toyoizumi Soichiro. I was certain this was done by either his friend or a relative. It's amazing the one your friend made. You still remembered the name. Perfectly. With a somewhat shy expression, he smiled. Actually, the truth is, that was my brother. Your brother? Yep. You must be so proud. Oh, it really wasn't all that. That's such a lie. You've obviously been super happy all day. At my observation, his cheeks reddened a little. Somehow, the fact that my words affected him like that made me happy. So when you saw it, what kind of message did you get? The entwined blue cornflowers looking to the sky and the Chinese redbuds standing over them. It made me think of staring into the heights of the sky while being tenderly watched over. As he spoke, his lips broke into a smile. He really talked happy about his brother. Being watched over. That's kind of just like you. You think so? What do you think of it? Me? I paused and recalled the image of it from the back of my head. I definitely understood as you, but I actually had a different interpretation. It looked to me like trying to escape from the world that's watching over and protecting you. Escape? I don't really know how to put it, but the cornflowers being protected by the redbuds, and because of that they couldn't grow any higher. Yet the flowers certainly freed themselves of the world and blew closer to the sky. Beautiful sky blue blossoms. I guess that sounds a little too fantastical, though. I'd spoken my thoughts without thinking like an idiot, like a silly poet. Hiding my embarrassment with a smile, I turned to look back at him. He stood still, looking surprised. Mystified, I tried to say his name. Soichiro? You've got an amazingly rich imagination. No, I really don't. I really only made that up thanks to what I saw in the arrangement. What kind of person is he? Is he like you? Watching me, a smile came to his lips. Well, people say we look and sound alike, but we're actually complete opposite in personality, even though he's able to make such flower arrangements. He's a fool, literally living hand to mouth, barely getting by. Okay, now I'm curious. I wish I'd meet him sometime. I think he may have already. It was a sunny weekend afternoon and had been the wedding day of a childhood friend of mine. Wearing a brand new dress, I walked through the streets with my friend Ikuko. God, that was amazing. I love weddings. Why don't you have one then? You've already got a great husband. Ha! And a cute kid, too. But it seems a little weird to have a wedding at this point. I'm much more looking forward to yours. Mine? You think I wouldn't notice? I guess I must have expected as much. Apparently she'd gleaned the fact that I'd begun to like somebody through our conversations. Is this someone you'd consider marrying? I don't know. I don't feel he's all that interested in me. What makes you think so? He's a whole lot older than me. He probably just sees me as a kid. You like him, don't you? Yeah, I do. I tried to think about it. I did. You got no choice to try. It'll work out, I'm sure. Kuko. I don't know. Why don't you see him after the reception, huh? You already dressed up nice. Don't you want to show off how you look? Well, maybe a little. The chimes overhead rang as I walked through the door into oh dear. It was all quiet. I stepped aside slightly nervous. Soichiro? Every time we say goodbye, I die a little. He was standing by the bar with his... Oops. Let me try this again. He was standing with his back to us. Light jazz music filled the bar. Was this a song? I hid myself in the shadows, careful not to make a noise, and listened. The song had a mellow tune, but if I recall, the lyrics were about lovers parting. His voice was sad. I wondered what he was thinking of. Crystal. Oh, eavesdropping. I didn't mean to. I know. Please come out. Sorry, I didn't realize he had come to see us. I got a little engrossed in song. I'm surprised Jeannie's a jazz singing too. That's an exaggeration. I happen to like it, though I'm no good. Putting away his listless gaze from before, he put on his usual smile. You have a great voice. I felt like I couldn't stop listening. Really? Not very good. It's just a hobby for an old guy with too much time on his hands. For an instant, I caught a glimpse of sadness in his gaze. I wonder if something happened to him. Where'd you go today, huh? You're looking even more lovely than usual this evening. I was at my friend's wedding. And then you came to show me how you looked? As a thanks for taking me to the flower arrangement show. A thanks? It makes people feel happy to look at pretty things, doesn't it? So that's why I thought I wanted to show this. I couldn't be more pleased to hear that. Suddenly his hand slipped to touch me. You look really pretty tonight. Or truly beautiful tonight, sorry. His eyes, as he looked at me, were tinged with sorrow. Okay, he's missing half his glasses there. Or does he only have a monocle? Okay, he only has a monocle. I thought he was missing half his glasses. Something wrong? What do you mean? You've had the saddest look on your face since I've been here. Have I? I know I shouldn't ask. I wonder what gave it away. I got into a little argument. You? With my brother. Your brother? It's embarrassing to think of arguing with him at my age. Don't be sad. I gave him a hug. You shouldn't do that, not a sweet girl like yourself. Why? Well, it might be okay with me. If you do that to any random person, you'd be inviting trouble. Crystal? I don't want to let go. Crystal. I care. That's why I want to hug you, try to help. You have the prettiest eyes. His gaze changed. I'd look up. I can't tell how happy it makes me hear you say you care. But I don't think it's the type to permit that. Huh? What do you mean? Why would you... I like you a lot. Like what? He ran his hand gently over my skin. Do you not like being touched like this? What? His curious tone and soft strokes in my skin gave me goosebumps. Crawling on means having the feelings for someone that such things elicit. He didn't say anymore. He only looked at me, waiting for an answer. I really like you, and if it'll prove it, then... Back of my head prickled. My red cheeks reflected in his eyes. Then I don't care what you do. Are you sincere about that? After little by little, his hand confidently slid across my skin. I knew his hand, slowly excited me, surely went straight to that spot. Soichiro, you don't like it, isn't this what you wanted? His whisper sent a shiver of delight up my spine. I know, I like it. Surrounded by the sounds of children playing, I exhaled again. They must be on a field trip. As I watched them frolic, I thought about things. It wasn't always so that I didn't understand why. We were very much separated age like these kids and their teacher. But ever since that night, my mind had been occupied. Maybe he didn't feel the same. Is that a cat? I lifted my head at the soft sound. A short ways off, a beautiful cat was staring at me. What's the matter? You all alone too? And are you alone, Crystal? Huh? Hey, you're Hisa. What are you doing here? Taking this little girl out for a walk to get out of the house for a while. Little girl? You're Hisa then called to the Russian blue I'd met with eyes with earlier and tenderly picked her up. Her name's Serafina. She's an important member of my family. Isn't she cute? Yeah, she's adorable. I timidly reached out my hand, but before I could touch her, she got free and ran away. Oh, unlike me, she's shy with strangers. Come here, girl. Maybe she just doesn't like me. I don't know about that. Not liking someone's different than just not being familiar with them. At his call, Sarah again jumped in his arms. So what have you been worrying about? Why do you think I have been? It'd be stranger if I didn't think so. Are you sleeping okay lately? You've got big bags under your eyes. He touched my cheek. I told him everything. I like him a lot. You believe me? Why shouldn't I doubt? That's how you feel, isn't it? The fact that he accepted it brought a happiness in my chest. Don't make that face. It's not a bad thing to cry. It's much worse to try to hold things in. You're a Hisa. I'll listen. Don't be afraid of speaking your feelings. I wouldn't discourage you. However you might feel, I'll accept it unconditionally. Persuaded, I slowly opened up the secrets in my chest. What I was afraid to lose, what I wanted to gain, the emotions in me, and most of all, I like him. No matter who doubts it, I can't believe it's anything. That's how it feels to me. If that's how you feel, then that's that. Your feelings belong to no one but you. They're not for anything else to judge. He easily validated it. One by one, the kindness soothed my heart. With a concerned look on her face, Serafina jumped into my lap. I felt calmed by the gaze. I slowly stretched out my hand again. This time she let me touch her. She's so warm. Apparently she really likes you. She never takes to anyone that fast. I think she probably noticed I was sad and was trying to help. She's a smart one. She's probably encouraging you. Like I am. He grinned with a roguish smile. I felt like the fog had been lifted from me. It was a weekend evening I've been preparing myself for all week. Was he avoiding me? Nah. Of course he's got private reservations. It's a weekend. Yeah, don't worry. I'll come back tomorrow. I'm getting delusional. Oh! I felt a hand on my shoulder. Turned around. Soichiro, what? Came by the bar earlier, didn't you? How did you? I heard from one of the members of the band. The band? Sorry, I had to close for band rehearsal. Did you come after me just to say that? I wouldn't put in the effort to run after you only at this age. I thought you wouldn't be coming back anymore. Sorry, I acted appallingly. No, I have no regrets about saying what I did. Tomorrow? Can you go by again tomorrow as early as possible? Something happened? Yes, though I can't say what at the moment. Should I be excited? Of course, I'll see you tomorrow. I look forward to it. What's up? Anyway, that was the end of chapter 4, I guess. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time with whatever. Bye!